Hello there and welcome to my channel, Novice Modelling in a Midlife Crisis. My name is Andy and as you can see, today we're going to engage on that guilty pleasure of mine and yours it seems, of a little bit of haul unboxing for model kits. So we've got a bunch of kits in front of us which are mainly 172 and 135 and we're going to open them up for you to see. There's currently about 40 similar vids to this up on my playlist. And there will be a link in the description bar below the vid, so you can have a look at some more of what this crazy mad fool has been buying. So let's start off with this one here, which is 172s, £49, and as we can see, it came from Amazon. I've actually been using Amazon quite a bit recently because we kind of got a bit lazy. So in here, we have got a Bolt & Paul Defiant 172 by Airfix, quite an interesting kit. We've got a pretty standard North American P51D Mustang, which comes with silver markings with a green nose. We've also got us a F4 Wildcat by Airfix. There we go, that's for the North African campaign. And we want to do some Stukas. We've got a couple already, but we picked up this JU87 B1 Stuka by Airfix also. So that's our first little box. Let's have a look on this one. This is £11 and it's a 135 scale kit. And in here we've got a Italeri quarter-ton 4x4 ambulance Jeep branded D-Day Normandy 1944. Let's just pop that one there. In here we've got something from Jaguar, which was £26. I don't actually use this yet, which is the recommended micro set and micro sol. I've just been using plain old H2O, so we'll probably give that a go at some point in the future. This is a £19 purchase. Let's have a look at what we've got in here. I do love unpacking packages, although I think the postman doesn't like me very much. I can kind of understand that. And this one, we have got us. This is an interesting one. It was £19, it's a 172 kit. And this is a Russian float plane, Cop 1 by A Model. It's kind of interesting. We've got this one here, 172 again, £15. Someone's used half a roll of tape to wrap this bugger up, but our trusty little opening knife gets it quite easily. And this is a Polish Lublin R X8/D, which is a parasol. Not too sure whether that's a fighter or not. Junior model by Presnakovi. Not too sure who that's by. And here we've got another mystery baggie. And we need to be looking after our expensive collection of brushes. So we've got some brush cleaner and preserver, the Masters, which is suitable for acrylic and watercolour and oils. So we'll be using that in the future. And we'll be giving you our opinions on how good or useful it is. And this one, what we've got in here. This was £14, 172 kit. And here we have got, oh this is a nice one, slightly crushed box, but we have got a Armour Hobby FM2 Wildcat. So this gives us the option to do some sort of kit comparison, we're thinking, to see what something rather nice like an Armour Hobby and compare it to something a little bit more standard like an Airfix and see how much better one or the other is. So there's a cool little idea that's coming up. In here we have something unusual. It's a 1/16 kit, £13.99. I know what this one is. I don't know if anyone's familiar with this, but this is from the TV program from South Korea, the Squid Game. Something that I've never actually seen, but I'm actually going to have a look at that on my days off. And this is one of the guards. So we get to build a guard with a Heckler & Koch MP5 machine gun. So that could be quite interesting. In this little box, what we've got in here. Oh dear. Kind of hard to get into. This is quite an unusual kit and kind of semi-hard to get hold of. It's an AZ model Martin Baker MB5 British prototype, which was developed in 1944, and apparently it was quite a revolutionary design. Never really saw much service though, because it was overtaken obviously by jet aircraft and their development, but it's pretty cool. So we've got some test markings for that with the yellow undersides. And we have the original prototype with all grey, or is that silver? I'm not exactly sure. In this box, this is something that we're going to, May the 4th be with you, for May the 4th maybe. So we thought we'd have a look at one of these. This is the Star Wars Bandai Namco, which is kind of released by Revell. And this is the X-Wing Starfighter from the famous film Star Wars. So we thought we'd have a go at something alternative. So obviously we've got our Squid Game figure and we've got our Star Wars. So we're going to start branching out away from standard sort of World War II era fare. I think it might get us a few more views at the end of the day. And that's what YouTube is all about. This one was £21 and has some 135 kits in it. In here we have got some Japanese infantry by Italeri. 5 figures by the look of it, with the painting details underneath. And we have an Italeri commando car. I'm going to do some Jeeps, I think, for our next 135 You Choose My Next Build selection. And as we can see, we've got a few other units that we can actually add to this as well, including the Colonial, which we've already got. The ambulance Jeep, which is there, a Schwimmwagen, which I've got one of those, and I've got a Kugelwagen as well. In this little box, which is P, which means paint, it's £15. And this is some AK crusted rust deposits, because we need to keep on saying we need to get into this weathering, but we're just slowly accumulating all the gubbins to have a go at some weathering on our kits. I think that's pretty much the last thing that we need. This one is £1.35, £9.58. And this one has come via Amazon, but as you can see here, it's actually come from Spain. £9.58 kit, sent all the way from Spain. And we've got another Italeri, 3 French infantry. Looks like about 6 or 7 figures. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 figures maybe. Let's have a look in there and see what we actually get. So, oh god, they're 172s. Oh, nightmare. So we've got a load of figures in 172. We don't do 172, so that's a bit of a ball up, that one. Never mind. Kind of saw 3 French infantry and we thought, cool. And yeah, we made a bit of a mistake there. Oh dear. So this one here, 135, £15. Oh, I missed that. Kind of disappointed. I thought it was 135s. We've got a Japanese medium tank, Type 97 Chi-Ha by Tamiya. This is kit number 35075 to go with our Japanese infantry, which are also in 172, I've just noticed. Oh god, nightmare. Oh well, never mind. We're just going to have to do some 172s as well, aren't we? That'll be fun. In this box, which was £12, 135. Must have bought them when I was drunk and not noticed. These are kind of rare. Miniart beer bottles and wooden crates, 135, 35574. So I was kind of happy to pick that up for £12, including the postage, because they normally go for about sort of 20 quid or so. So that's an interesting one. Got another one here, £14.76, 135. Now we got more of the Miniart bottles, 35573. milk bottles and wooden crates. So we're going to do some bottles. Obviously this is going to give us some interesting wood for wood weathering. We've got a wood weathering set by AK or somebody. And this one, last but not least, is £46, 135, again from Amazon. There. What have we got in here? Oh yeah, we've got a water pump set by Miniart, which is kit number 35578, and this includes lots of buckets. And I added a bucket to my Panzer III, which was my first 135 kit, though there was obviously a set of videos for that. And I kind of like the idea of having a bucket on my armoured vehicles. So we decided that's going to be our sort of trademark from now on. So we bought two, because we've got loads and loads of kits to build. And in this one, there is a box, brown box. And this kind of popped up on my feed. And I thought, oh, that's interesting. I think it's 22 quid, and it is it's a building basically. I don't want to open it up too much, but it's a diorama building. Let's have a quick nose at it, take it out of the bag, have a look. Whoops. Because at some point we kind of want to do a diorama, and we kind of thought, well, this is kind of interesting. It's not by any sort of known manufacturer. I think it's called by someone called Sunny something or other. So what we've got is we've got a set of instructions. We've got a whole load of wooden, very, very thin wood for our sort of our plaster things, or eaves, for the eaves of the building. These look like roof tiles. Got more roof tiles there, more roof tiles. We've got the slats to put the roof tiles on. More slats for the roof tiles. It's very thin wood. Got some door frames and shutters by the look of it. And this is made out of, whoops, sort of foam, and this is going to be the building, I assume. Kind of all pre-cut. Oh, it looks kind of interesting. So I thought I'd pick one of those up and just see what that's all about. So yeah, I'll get onto that at some point and share it with you and tell you whether it's a good idea. So there we go. There's our £343 kit unboxing. Something interesting. Couple of mistakes there with the 172 infantry, because we don't really do them, but hey, we might as well just have a go with them at some point, I suppose. Thanks very much for watching, and like I said, there's about 40 of these unboxings on the channel. Like I said, there'll be a link in the description bar. And we're heading off next week to Cornwall to visit again my mate Mikey with his astounding 5,000 collection of kits. We're going to be doing some more videos and whatnot down there. So plenty coming up on our channel, as well as a few builds, and we're going to do some more reviews shortly as well. So thanks very much for watching. Please do like and subscribe, and as always, be seeing you.